He's playing there at the moment. Interestingly, his teammates nickname him Rooney, because Rooney is the most recognisable English footballer to them, so they all call him...
What? Not because he looks like him.
Yes. Yeah, Diego Costa started it, so he played here, of course. So they all call him Rooney in the Atletico Madrid dressing room. Also, this week on Breakfast, we've done a lot about the 75th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz.
Yes.
And Martin Bashir, who's the religion editor, has taken a look at One Club Chelsea and how they are not only marking the occasion, but also educating their players about what happened and why they need to know now. And it's something which I know the Premier League are really on top of as well in recent weeks around this particular subject. Something else you might be interested in. We all have sleep issues, don't we, with this job, getting up early?
No,
trying to sleep.
no, I genuinely don't. All good. Yeah, absolutely fine.
No, well, look, Louise, thank you, Jane.
Do you?
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I sleep fantastically well, and I bounce up out of bed.
Oh, well,
doesn't that make you sick? Sorry.
Are you the same?
Tell us, what's the problem, Dan?
Well,
do you want to share?
I don't have an issue.
Are you not sleeping well?
But sleep is an essential for all of us.
Yes,
okay?
yes, good for the health.
Rotherham, who I think around Christmas time, they were sort of mid-table in League One. They're now top of League One. And one of the people that they think might have something to do with that is a guy called the Sleep Geek, okay, who is James Wilson, who is looking at how players sleep, what sort of beds they use, what sort of pillows they use. And the thought is that part of Rotherham's success this season is down to this man, and we've had a little chat with him. So Kyle Walker went to see him. This is a little clip from the interview.
We've actually given every player a pillow, an adjustable pillow, so that allows them to have a healthy sleep.
Perfume.
Adjustable, but
what
also, well, just something that you can, it means that it sort of
so it moulds around you.
Blends and moulds to the shape of your head. So if you've got a big head or a lot of hair. But the smell.
Anything to say about that? What do you think?
Not to you, Charlie.
Smell is a
the
really
smell, taking the perfume. Yeah, absolutely. It's lovely.
So sleep deprivation is actually something that they used to punish people with in prison camps.
Oh, so, no, you cannot underestimate.
So necessary.
Cannot underestimate
one other
value
thing
of sleep.
to say, we'll also be talking and reflecting on Billy Key. You might have seen this. He's Accrington's Stanley player. He's only 29. Back in September, he was years of service there. They take on AFC Wimbledon, so only 29 years old.
Yeah, but good on him for just saying, you know what, I need to worry about me.
Exactly.
And look after me, because there's life beyond the sport.
Precisely. And since he's made that decision, he says he's felt like a huge burden has been taken off his shoulders. So we're on at 12 today. As I said, loads to talk about. Bit of sleep chat as well with Dion Dublin and Tim Cahill. See you then.
Sounds great. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, thank you as well.
Another man who bounces out of bed first thing in the morning because he's desperate to get here to bring you the weather is Matt Taylor. Morning.
Good morning. Yes, to do drawing. So there's no barrier to anyone taking part.
Are you doing some drawing?
I'm about to.
As you're talking?
I'm about to.
Okay.
But one of the things that you should possibly start with when you draw a human figure.
Haven't you got to start with like the overall shape?
Yeah.
So you kind of like do the little.
Can I just ask? Our camera's going to come in there as you start your brilliant masterpiece there. Can we just follow Lachlan? Can we get a close up on there?
Yes. Yeah. You have to stop.
I'm not sure
moving.
we've ever seen it.
Stop fidgeting.
Okay.
And turn your gaze that way. In a hat. Look at that.
There's the profile.
So the first thing. Please stop moving. Honestly. Now listen.
Stay still. I'll ask
When's
the
the tea break?
I'll ask the questions. Charlie can pose because, doing two things at once, like sitting still and talking, it can be a little bit difficult for Charlie. Charlie, sit still.
I'm trying. Is anyone actually doing it?
Yeah, it's very hard. It's very hard.
Working hard.
I think you just don't want me to focus on your handsome profile.
I want you to touch upon the idea that, we filmed this class, didn't we? And we were talking about how there were people in there saying, it's actually quite relaxing, quite therapeutic, because people just get on with it. But what if you are someone like me who is really not a very good artist, like creative in the mind, but not creative artistically?
Go into a drawing class. Don't expect to be Michelangelo. Just take it as an opportunity not to be thinking about Brexit or any other current affairs problem that you have to when you're at work. And escape a little bit. It's like mind yoga. You are engaged in a very simple activity, looking, observing, slowing your heart rate down, doing what we don't do when we're
I know I'm looking at your picture upside down,
yes.
But is my head really that big?
No, I've made your head quite small here. But I've also given you clothes, and what obviously in the life class and what's going to be happening on Life Drawing Live, the model's going to be new.
Well, Lachlan, what I did is I brought my X-ray glasses. Yes. I put my X-ray glasses on today, so I'm drawing something completely.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, excellent.
We
are meant mentally
directly at my
undressing you,
knee
Charlie.
there, which is a bit unsettling.
Yeah, but I've got to draw. Oh, your knee is there.
How long have we got on this item?
Yeah, we've got like 2 hours, I think.
Is great.
2 hours on this. So look, how many classes do you think you'd need to take to kind of feel?
Preferably every week. Within 6 months, you would really be seeing an extraordinary change in your confidence. Marks come in all sorts of forms. You could be making a very abstract impression of a human figure, or you could be trying to really do a forensic drawing of your subject.
Well, look, I think the principle is that it should be a relaxing, calming experience with no pressure. You've got 20 seconds to finish that picture, and it better be good.
Yes, well,
Okay,
I think that given your endless amount of
patience,
goading of me, and your look, he's already moved his hand.
Sit still anymore.
I think I've made you look like a Greek god. Hey?
Can we get?
I'll imply the pectoral muscles there.
That is lovely.
There we are. There's a doodle.
Which camera can we get?
Show that to camera 6.
Can't you see the profile is there?
So
Just
you
get the
made him
Buffon
look
bit.
the Buffon. You see, you got the word. You got that. You actually look quite elegant.
May I?
Have you got a pen or pencil? You're not going to do anything.
No, I'd just like to see it.
There you are.
There you go.
Look at that. You look like a catalogue model.
Do you know what is? I do say, and it's a bit odd sitting here having you being drawn like that, but it's quite a calming thing. Yeah. I can see you. I mean, you weren't very relaxed, but Lachlan, I can absolutely see that you were kind of. It is relaxing.
It is relaxing, and the thing about a life drawing class where you're confronted by someone who is in the nude, people think it's going to be really awkward, embarrassing. All these connotations of, you know, the ooh or carry on. Drawing the human form, the thing we all inhabit, is a really honest job to do.
Now this Lachlan.
Yes.
This is.
Oh, look at that! It's Mr. Blobby.
That's Mr. Blobby.
You see, I think
can you see
the
that
proportion element here, you needed to concentrate more on this 8 heads. I think that stomach there's at least 12 heads.
No. You told me I had to draw an overall shape.
Yes.
I did. Well, the first one I got wrong. You told me because
you concentrated on the head.
I concentrated on the head too much.
Very simple overall sketch of the human body is what I did, and people who tune into Life Drawing Live will be given the tips in order for them to help.
Can I just say though, right? It's supposed to be about building confidence and relaxing.
Yes.
You do something like this.
Yes.
You put yourself out there,
I know.
and all you get is cackling in your ear from your director, laughing at your efforts.
Well,
this is why we don't like these people. Then
I think you should press on. There's Michelangelo potential there.
Lovely to see
Thank
you.
I just find it's a fun activity to do in London. It's actually quite a nice way to, and it sounds weird, but to sit in peace and quiet, and everyone just kind of gets on with it.
It's something inside. As long as I'm drawing a painting, I can cope with life. And after about a month, if I don't draw and paint, I get restless, I get discontented.
It's my first time life drawing, actually. My friend brought me today, and yeah, it's been really fun, actually. I didn't imagine sitting not looking at my phone for 2 hours, which has been really weird.
So we're joined by one expert from a new series who's an artist and an author as well, Lachlan Goudie. Lovely to have you with us.
Lovely to be here.
There is that. I mean, I'm armed with a
I can
pad.
see.
I mean, I was told that we're under instructions while we are talking. Is that correct?
Yes.
So we obviously need a subject to draw.
I think we've got one.
Charlie did strike a pose a little earlier on.
Yes.
Which is why I was. Can I? I know this is not the way this works, and you can explain exactly what the circumstance. Life drawing. Just explain for people who don't know. You have someone sitting, and everyone else is just drawing. That's it, right?
Drawing the human figure is something that we have been obsessed with for tens of thousands of years, and we simply never run out of fascination for the challenge. And you, I mean, today I've already heard people talking about the size of your head, but you are going to be our model, and we are about to portray you. And one of the most important things when you begin a life drawing is that you measure someone's head, and you relate that to the length of the body.
So. Do you do it in inches or centimetres?
Well, you don't do it in measurements. You do it, but you know when you see cartoons and artists are always holding their arm out like that and putting the pencil up against it. What they're doing is they're taking a measurement from the model. And Leonardo da Vinci, he declared that actually what you should do is have an ideal human figure that is 8 heads in height. So you take that measurement and you measure the figure.
Can I just point out that as the model in this circumstance, I'm not sure you're doing a great deal for my confidence. When I walk in the room and saying, you've got a massive head. No, I think I might just go, you know what?
Now listen,
if you're going to be like that to me, I'm out.
For a start, you've got to stop moving. Okay, you need to assume an elegant pose.
Can I have a pencil as well,
no, because
so I can revert?
you're doing a wonderful job, but you're